As usual, I'm going to give it a couple seconds before I actually do anything. Mostly so I can test out the audio, so because I'm pretty sure I remember the settings well. I haven't edited any of my software, but it's primarily my microphone and the game audio I want to be sure of. But yeah, so give me a minute on that. Pretty good. So I'm just gonna pretty much get started. The only thing I really want to say is I've been thinking about doing this for the last couple of days. Meant to do this last weekend actually because I had a lot of time, but I didn't end up getting around to playing anything. Not that I've really been playing much of anything in the months I haven't been streaming or recording. I played a little bit, kind of like fooled around a little bit on Warcraft 3. And forget what other game I played. I haven't really played much of anything. Maggie, if you try one more time to steal my food. Yeah, there you go. I love my cat, but this is why I try not to eat while up in my room anymore, just because she's always trying to get at it. Especially anything with meat. But yeah. So what I was trying to say, though, was that... Sorry. Maybe I should have waited to take a bite of something. Yeah, just haven't really... I remember last time I had streamed it was my stream of... I think it was a stream anyways. Stream/recording of the dungeon. Which was a while ago, and I remember not feeling so well when I was doing it. I can't remember. I think that was last time I did it. But anyways. Hadn't been feeling well. So I took some time off, and then by the time I was feeling better, I wasn't even in the mood for games. And when I don't get in the mood for games, it usually takes me a little bit to be in the mood for them. And even when I went back into the mood for it, I didn't touch this just because, as usual, I'm pretty slow about like trying to get back into streaming and recording when I do it. It's not real. It's not like it's an immediate concern, anyways. I have actually noticed I've gotten a couple subscribers since last time. I was very surprised by that. Usually I lose them when I have been inactive, which I understand. But thank you for anyone that has. But so before I get actually, I could probably let me actually turn this in because I will say since it's a stream and not a recording, you'll probably be watching a lot of walking. After I pick this up, I'm gonna be heading to Swamp of Sorrows, the Harborage. I think there's a quest to pick up over there, and I'm going down to Blasted Lands. I am not quite level 45, so I don't know how today's stream is gonna be, which is why I was on the fence if I was gonna stream or record. But I decided just to stream and just play as long as I wanted to. If I get tired of it, I'm probably going to switch to another game. Even when I don't get tired of it and I've played for a few hours and I find a good spot to stop, I might be stopping and then restarting my stream on a new game. I'm not entirely sure. This was supposed to be started a few hours ago and I got distracted as always. So, not entirely sure what I'll play today. It could end up just being Arisandra. It could be the other game, which I'm not going to say because I already am really bad about keeping to my promises. So, and I'm not even guaranteeing that I'm going to play anything else on stream or recording wise. The only thing I do want to say is there will be more games in the near future. Just not so much because it is partially my own mood, but I do think sticking to one game as much as I was with Turtle WoW is not great. So I'm not sure how many more characters I'm going to create on here, but I'm primarily going to play the characters I've made so far. Oh, I already said I was going to talk as I go, so I'm sorry. This is also a quest I picked up in Stormwind. I think this is the one I'm turning in now. Oh no, this one is. Vital Supplies. Our mages are conducting research at Netherguard Keep in the Blasted Lands. Research vital to our understanding of the Dark Portals. They require nearly constant supplies, but our supply line to Netherguard is tenuous. You must help ensure the supplies make it to Netherguard. Report to the Watchmaster Sorgal in Darkshire and do as he asks. This task will take you into hostile lands, Arisandra. Prepare yourself. I'm also just going to read this now because I'm probably going to forget. Mazin's behest. Master Mazin's directions were quite clear. Deliver a very important essay to Watcher Mahar Ba in Netherguard Keep. I had never been to the Blasted Lands before. The journey was frightening. When I got to the Swamp of Sorrows, I made a wrong turn and ended up surrounded by horrible plant-like swamp creatures. They lurched as if to attack me, so I ran. But in my haste, I dropped the essay. One of the beasts took it, I am sure. Could you please try to retrieve it and deliver it to Mahar Ba? You know, reading that, I think I knew exactly where I was going to go the last time when I picked it up. Because originally I actually set this up a month or two ago. And again, never got around to it. So I know that this is going to take place in Swamp of Sorrows. And I think I have another quest I can pick up in Swamp of Sorrows. So at level 44, there's only a few things I can actually do in the Blasted Lands, which is why I'm not sure entirely where this is going to go.
Well met.
Let's get this off. Andremat sent you? Very good. I have an important task for you. This crate of Power Stones needs to go to Netherguard Keep in the Blasted Lands. They won't hold their power for long, so we can't ship them with the next caravan. You must take them, and you must take them quickly. Bring them to Quartermaster Lungert's in Netherguard Keep. To reach the keep, you must travel east through Deadwind Pass and east through the Swamp of Sorrows, then south through the Blasted Lands. Use caution, Arisandra. You will travel through dangerous lands, yet you must not fail.
Light bless you.
I don't think it's actually a time quest. I haven't seen a time in it, but... Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, wrong way? Wrong way. Actually, realized that pretty quickly. So I'll go on with what I was saying about Turtle WoW. I'm not stepping away from this game. I'm going to work on Arisandra. I'm going to work on the characters I've done so far. And I talked about a Night Elf Priest character that I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to stick to that and do that at some point soon. And that way, one might have two characters built in one. We'll see on that front. I'm not too sure. But if other than them, I don't think I'm going to be doing any other new characters on Turtle WoW for a while. I'm going to focus on the characters I've done so far, especially Kazagal, Arisandra, who else? Well, pretty much just all the characters in general I've created so far. I might have a Human Hunter in the future, but I think I'm going to put that one off. But the biggest reason why I'm talking about this is I am actually going to put Savrik, my Undead Warlock, on hold. I had good plans for him, and I'm not against playing him, but the reason, and I might either return to him or even recreate the character in the future as well, but the reason why I'm putting him on hold at the very least is because I'm going to be going on to, well, not retail WoW, I'm going to go on a classic WoW and create an Undead Warlock on there, and I feel like having two Undead Warlocks, even if they're from two different games, wouldn't be a very good fit. So the one on Turtle WoW is going to be put on hold until much later on. I just wanted to get that character done before TBC was relaunched in the Anniversary Edition, pretty much. Then I was going to create a new Warlock on that one. So I kind of want to get started on that character at some point. I'm not saying that's going to be anytime soon either, but it's something that's going to happen at some point. So I'm not going to be working on Savrik anymore. I shouldn't have started him in the first place. I kind of realized that even when I was still playing him, and I was kind of on the fence with him at that point. It's going to be an Undead Warlock on Classic WoW no matter what, though. Any variants of that character is going to come later on in retail or the other Anniversary Editions, later Classic or whatever. And I might have another Classic character at some point too, but not planning on playing a whole lot of Classic WoW either. So, so on to the other games. Other than a couple games I haven't played in a long while that I want to get back to, I'm gonna start like streaming different kinds of games because there were games I wasn't gonna play for a while, kind of thing. Because I kind of wanted to hold off on certain games until like I don't want to say I'm like trying to. Well, I think anyone that goes on YouTube wants to build up their subscribers no matter what, but, oh, let me think for a second, actually. I don't want to head, actually, let me just head to the Harbridge for now. It's a target destination I can get to anyways. So, with what I was saying, though, there's other games I was planning on playing in the future as, like, a series type thing. But while some of them I might hold off till then, still, I think the majority of them I'm just gonna play early on, streaming wise, maybe one sitting kind of thing, because they're not that long games anyways that I have in mind. And those ones will be oh crap. just played early and then replayed later on kind of thing, you know, when I go to actually play the series. There's certain series I'm just not going to touch whatsoever until then, though, either, so. Yeah, I figured I was going the wrong way. Is there a dirt path? Yeah, the dirt path's right here. But yeah, that's just my thoughts right now. It's just stuff I have in mind. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be doing this or that just because, again, I'm not good at keeping to what I say anyways, and my moods and my mind keeps changing on things too often. I'm just gonna stick to what I want to play anyways in the moment, more or less. If I ever get bigger, then I'll start planning out more series and stuff like that, but right now I just should play whatever. So just to give you an idea, the games in general, one series in the future I wanted to play was the Star Wars Jedi Knight series. I never played some of the older ones like Dark Forces, and at some point in the future I will be doing a playthrough of those. That could be one of the closer ones anyways, but I think just for the hell of it, I'm going to be playing Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy, just either in one sitting or a couple streams kind of thing. Kind of like how I did with the Halo Reach campaign I did. And I'm going to get back to that one as well at some point. But, now that I'm here, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have a quest available to me. I hope it. It could have been an outdated source I found that from. Or maybe it's connected to something else. Well, I guess in the meantime I should look at this. Alright, so so let's see. Oh, that's not it. That's the other one. Mazin's Behest. Nope, surrounded by horrible plant-like swamp creatures. So that is over here on the right side, I think. There could be one spread out in the actual area, but I think he's talking about the Misty Valley. I'm pretty sure it was a he. Could be wrong. Don't know, not really worried about that. But yeah, so when it comes to Turtle Well, Warlock-wise, Arisandra's gonna become my focus anyways, and then the Night Elf when I get around to her. Probably. Vargak's another character I'm probably gonna want to play, because I find myself in the mood for rogues pretty often, and I'm not planning on any other characters on here anytime soon, so he's probably gonna be my only rogue for some time. Alright, let's... I actually didn't get anything ready yet. I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh, 54. Okay, that is timed. Gotta keep that in mind.
Send me back.
Sorry. The other reason why I'm doing this character before I do anything else on this game is because I feel like, well, first of all, I enjoy playing her. Second of all, it's a good warm-up. Shouldn't I have had access to a health zone on here too? Maybe I never saved it properly. Alright, so for now, let's try to see what this was. Now, I can't remember exactly everything from last time either, so I'm sorry if it's not the best. Actually, yeah, that's why I said I should have done. Probably took up too much of my, let me try to do some of the... Oh, hang on. Is it not... I think that's something in the launcher I have to do. Well, I'm going to have to keep that in mind while I'm playing today, I think. Should be something that's not checked. Yeah, no. It's something in the launcher itself. Actually, advanced settings, maybe? I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to have group looting on, or whatever the term is. For now, anyways. It's not really much of an issue. Alright, so what was it? Oh yeah, Soul Siphon. I want to get some more Soul Shards, because I used up a few, and I'm probably going to be needing to use up a few more. Especially for, I miss the. I kind of miss the other one for the action bars, just because I was able to switch between them more easily than just having to click up here for it. All right. What the? Oh, was I clicked on the wrong one still? Resistant. Also, I can't remember if Curse of Shadow was something I had the last time either. So the reason I have it on there is because one of my towns allowed the... Wait, do I have another buff I can put on myself right now? Oh, technically, yeah, but might as well use it. It could also just... Oh, what is that? Chief Brigadier Cloak. Not useful to me, but I could sell it. If it was in the water somewhere. Oh, so what I was saying was the Curse of Shadows. I can't remember if this was the case last time or not. It was something I definitely was planning on anyways. Wait, what? Where's oh, Shadow Ball's right there. Whoops. Again, I'm a little thrown off right now. Sorry. What was it? Was it Malediction? Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, so I definitely had it for a while, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm getting kind of confused now. I also know I've had to redo the talents at some point, but again, I don't know if that was last time I played or not. I think it actually was since then, because it was with one of the updates I had to change it around. Oh yeah, this was the right one. Applying Curse of Recklessness, Shadows, or Elements also afflicts the target with the highest rank of your Curse of Agony. I've definitely had that for a while. I definitely did not need to bring that up. Sorry about that. Unless it was something that they updated with the last one. I'm assuming this is the one. It could just be in the ground somewhere, or it could be completely wrong about where it's at, too. Oh, the audio should be good. My audio, I put down my microphone's volume a little lower from when I was testing it earlier, but even without that change, it wasn't bad, so shouldn't be bad. And obviously this doesn't really matter to you guys, but part of the reason why I haven't been playing much is, like I said, when I'm not in the mood for playing games as much, I get in a lot more of a writing mood. And part of the reason why I knew I was going to be starting to play sometime soon is because even when I said I was getting back in the mood for playing games that I hadn't played in months, I think it was like a week ago now that I just was getting, I was like, I don't want to say hitting a writer's block. I don't want to give myself that much credit. I'm not writing anything important right now anyway. It's just like, I like writing on the lore and the background and stuff of my whatever future books I want to get into, I'm going to be writing about. But anyways, as soon as I started hitting that wall where I wasn't really writing anything, I was wanting to write but not being able to write anything, I was like, okay, I think I'm going to be in the mood for playing games very soon. It usually happens like that. And with what I said about the characters, that could change in the future anyways. I'm not going to just assume that I'm not going to play any new characters outside of the meta. We'll see. But at the very least, I want to mix in more games because I was definitely not tired of the game. I just was tired of not wanting to play games in general when I stopped playing last time. Also, considering how many things I just killed, I'm starting to wonder if this thing actually is in the water. Because I remember there was a quest over here. Yeah, it was for this thing right here, I'm pretty sure. But that's not what I'm here for this time. And the fact that that other thing's on a timer... let me read this again. When I got to the Swamp of Sorrows, I made a wrong turn and ended up surrounded by horrible plant-like swamp creatures. That's the swamp walkers. These things are the only things I can imagine it being. Like, seriously. Actually spawned in, surprisingly. I did miss playing my Warlock, though. Definitely my favorite. Oh, one update I will say is I've definitely... I'm not sure if any updates are changing yet. There's not as many people playing Pantheon anymore. It's not as popular as I was hoping it was going to end up being. I'm not going to not play it. I'm just not... Any kind of really plans I had for that game is not going to really happen as much, but I'm probably going to be playing a Necromancer character on there at the very least, because it just... That character just sounds right up my alley. That's what I prefer with everything. Some unexpected games that might come in the near future, just because I've been kind of in the mood for it. Because another thing, even though I've been playing a lot of games recently, I haven't been in the mood for Pokemon. I switch between different games a lot, especially types usually. But most of the time, I don't bring up Pokemon because I primarily, well, it's primarily a Switch thing. So I don't know. That's something that might happen in the future. Fight more than one of these, but the fact that they're all dead means I can't really. At this point, I'm assuming that this thing is either on the ground somewhere. One of the beasts took it, I am sure. It said plant-like creatures. There's nothing like lash. If there are lashers in the Swamp of Sorrows, which I can't remember if there are or not, that would be an even better fit. Plant-like swamp creatures. This is the only thing that really comes to mind, but. As usual, I'm probably gonna give up and just check online at some point. I don't like doing that, but I do not think there are lashes though. I'm just trying to. Really, spider? Now? What are with spiders and their timing, eh? Give me a second. I hate spiders like I used to, but it still becomes very annoying when they crawl down from a web right in front of my face. And funny enough, I hadn't seen a spider in months. Honestly, I think last time I saw a spider was also when I was playing. So maybe spiders like to be on a nobody's stream. The fucking thing was tiny too. I don't even know where the fuck it could be. This sucks. The only thing that really bothers me about the spider is I had food that had just moved. So that's the only reason why I cared that there was a spider this time around. Oh, fuck. There's a little baby one. Well, I don't know what I'm doing food-wise now. Oh, alright. I'm just gonna, since I don't know where it went. Okay, of course it's the one time I don't have light. Actually, maybe it's because I have all my curtains shut. Oh well. Just bad timing for spiders, apparently. While I, wait for a couple seconds, I'm gonna see if I can figure out where I'm supposed to be for this thing, because I'm pretty sure there's no lashers, so I'm assuming this drop is supposed to be from the swamp walkers, but I just did not see any. Right. Not going anywhere, just checking on my phone. I don't want to minimize the game. Tangled Horror? Yeah, I was killing the correct things, unless the, what's the drop rate then? Ah, okay, so the ones I want to kill the most are the horrors, and they only have a 12% chance, which isn't that bad. I guess, no. Oh well. This way I also didn't go very far. Oh well. Also, killing all of them is a better idea. So, there's one. Oh, damn it! I didn't get the crystal shadows off. On the plus side, I'm getting a bunch of herbs. Low-level herbs, but that kind of works for me because at some point this character was supposed to be picking up Alchemy, which I never got around to, clearly. Oh. I'm not having to worry about that in the middle of it. Save as DOT. Wait, why is that on top messages? I turned it to... Maybe that I accidentally reset it? No, whatever. Not sure if messages would get cut off at that point, since I don't really have anybody in the news that comments. But alright. Nope, that's just Jim. I got excited. I think it was actually what I was looking for a second. Let's move this stuff up. I'm getting a lot of herbs though. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. All right. If that hits like 10, 20. Oh, somebody just texted me. Once that hits like 15, 20 minutes. In fact, actually, how much time is on there? Actually, yeah, once those get wear off, I'm just gonna... Whoop, wrong button. And that wears off, I'm gonna end up... I'm we gotta run down to Blasted Land so I can turn the quest in. That way I can still make full use of the... Well, more or less full use of the buffs. Of course, in that time I might actually find it anyway. So that's alright, put that down. Okay. Stop and I'm gonna go grab my phone in a second. It's already getting pretty cold at this point. Not that I care, I just didn't want to be finding myself eating a little spider accident. Oh, and wrong button again. Oh, hang on, let's use Human as well. Wow, this is both of them. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna eat up after this one. But yeah, yeah. What the? Oh, forgot. This the graphics on this one for some reason just don't work out as well as it's supposed to. Spider. Maybe the spider smelled food and came down for it. I mean, I don't actually really eat up here very often, so maybe that is why. Oh, sorry, I didn't shut off my microphone before moving it. That was dumb. Love seeing these things slowly die. I know the succubus is probably a better option, but I do like the void walker more, I will definitely say. Just personal preference, though. I'm gonna kill the one inside. I don't think it drops it, though. It's called Mirelord. I didn't see that one for a drop. Oh, well. An iron deposit. I was hoping maybe there'd be like a chest or something at the very least. Oh well. Oh well. There's a lot of iron deposits right now, though. Too bad I'm not mining anything. I didn't miss any looting because I'm forgetting about the I keep forgetting it's not a group loot thing right now. Jesus. Alright, well, I'm not having any luck right now. I'll really hate myself if I could have actually looted it already. I just didn't loot the body, and that's the issue. But oh well. What are you doing about that? That is the case. Oh, forgot about that actually. Oh, crap, it's a door. What? Fight another. You. Not letting me freaking Shadow Bolt go to waste even if I don't get my Curse of Shadows up first. Hopefully. Heart of the Wild. Oh, that's just a plant, that's right. Alright. Probably fight one more without an issue, but I need to do something real quick. Wait, what? I didn't say to close out. Why are you? Alright. Let's get my strength for a second. Sorry about that. Some friends from work just wanted a my Xbox gamer tag, and that's what I forgot about. Someone texted me. Table horrors are the ones that would have the highest chance of it, followed by the elders. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on. There you are. Not too bad timing on that either. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have recorded today instead of streaming, just in case there was issues with anything, but I already said previously that I just wanted to stream Arisandra from now on. Even if I record, I'm not going to really edit out too much. Maybe beginning and end of it, but that's about it. Or some, like, really needless waiting. But travel times I think I would start keeping in a little bit more, but I don't know. So that's the only quest. And again, I swear there's supposed to be one more, but maybe it's a follow-up to Oxidor, and maybe that's why I don't see it yet. Oxidor is a little hard for me to be doing right now, so that's not an option. Well, there wasn't. I'm pretty sure there's a character called the Hero of something, but I can't remember if that's a Horde-only quest or if they made it for both. I forget. Maybe it's up here. There have also been a Cataclysm thing, or it could have become a both faction thing for a Cataclysm, or on during Cataclysm rather. I don't know. I'm not concerned about it too much either. Blood me. Oh yeah, you're gonna be. There's some quests from them too, but I'm too low level. I can already see the grace from it. Next level, which should get unlocked, but unfortunately, that's not where I'm at. So the plans was and although I was partially relying on the quest I was gonna pick up from the harborage, but since that doesn't seem to be an option, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. That's the other reason why I was recording. I was thinking about recording instead of streaming, but. Not a big deal either. Most likely I'll go to a different zone. I could have a whole nother video or stream on being in Desolace, but I don't think I want to do that. I still might. I don't know. This is where I'll go to. I might actually check out Gilneas a little bit. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Alright, what was the levels again? So right now, if I am 44, Badlands is possible, I think. I don't remember what the Alliance quests look like. I think they come from Loch Modan. Searing Gorge, I know there's a neutral hub there, but I don't think so. Well, I don't think I'm going there, I mean. Not even options. I really wish that was an option. Swallow Marsh. Huh. Maybe. I know it probably wouldn't be as exciting as going to Gilneas, but considering that I'm already at the upper end, although admittedly just like Duskwallow Marsh, the reason why I'd be interested in going to that one is simply because of the fact that I'm going to be going to there on other characters, and even if I go there on this character, it's not going to be for very long.
Greetings.
Hello, don't mind all the commotion, it's just business as usual at Netherguard Keep. You have something for me? Ah, the Power Stones. The mages will be happy to see these. Many thanks, Arisandra. I know your trip from Darkshire was not an easy one.
Go with honor, friend.
You know, maybe I have to go to another zone, which I already figured was going to happen anyways, but The quest I was thinking I was going to be able to do would have put me even closer. Maybe I can run a dungeon, but I don't think so. I'm still a damage class. It's going to take a little bit to find a group, probably, if I were to do that.
We will persevere.
What can I do for you?
What? What is that? Sorry, I was just reading another text. What brings you to Netherguard Keep, human? It still throws me off when a human literally calls another human human. Or high elf calls a high elf kind of thing. It just, I don't know. Ah, most splendid. For some time I had feared my request for Khadgar's essays on dimensional convergence had been overlooked by Master Mazin of the Academy of Arcane Arts and Sciences. He must be bogged down with requests, considering the many strange happenings going on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to begin my research at once. To finally glimpse the inside of one as great as Khadgar excites me to no end. I know I was going for that one. I just can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. Although I do lose a lot of stamina, I will say. Losing 7. I mean, gaining the intellect is good, especially over the, especially over losing the spirit. The spirit is not as useful. But losing out on 7 stamina, I'm not sure how
For
that's
the
gonna work.
Alliance.
Alright, 34, 42. Oh, and wrong button. Oh well. It's actually a couple hundred. It's almost a couple hundred. That's not too bad, I suppose. But I am losing out on only 70. Okay, yeah, I'll keep it for sure. I was already pretty sure I was going to be keeping it anyways. I just didn't think it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bigger difference than that, honestly. Need to work on getting another trinket at some point. It's the only slot left other than the Tabard. Tabard? I think it's Tabard. I always said Tabard. I'm going to stick to Tabard. I don't know. Tabard's probably more correct. Ouch. Well, again, I don't know entirely what I'm going to do now. Because I was thinking I was going to be able to do something else. Again, Desolace is an option. It is an option. But I could also maybe try out the elite quests in Stranglethorn. It's an option. The only reason why I wasn't thinking about that one is just because they're elite. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. Especially solo my level. As a Warlock, that would be easier. I can fly down to Booty Bay while I'm thinking about it, maybe. If I go to Booty Bay, I could use the ship to go to Ratchet and then go down to Dustwall if I change my mind, maybe. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of text right now. That's not normal for me, but I'm not surprised because we were talking about playing Minecraft. I think there was someone setting up a server that I was going to play on. I'll probably not stream that, but I'll probably record it. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. I do think I'm going to go to Dustwall, though. The Elite might be possible for me, even with my even if I haven't played in a while. But
light be with you.
That's just probably while I think about it, because otherwise I'd have to fly up to Meneth Hill anyway, so might be
Safe travel.
a bit of different money, but oh well. I think in the end, I'm glad to say just go to Westfall, just because even if this one's possible, which I think it might be. Actually, I can't remember where. Oh, yeah, probably not. They're both at the Moshog Ogre Mound. Yeah, I don't think so. Because if I try to kill the, I'm gonna try to at some point anyways. But I think I should wait for them to be green before I try them, even as a warlock. Because I feel like the Ogre Mound is gonna be too difficult due to other mobs around. Is my guess. I think one-on-one against the elite would be fine, but otherwise, with even an addition of one more might make it impossible. The elite by itself would probably be difficult. So, I'm just gonna go with Dustwallow for now. Sorry that I'm not going to Gilneas. I just don't know. I just don't think this is the character I want to send to Gilneas. Undead going to Gilneas, definitely. The human hunter is 100% going to be going to Gilneas when I do play him eventually. I do feel like I should show off more new zones though, seriously. Maybe I should create, other than Night Elf, maybe I should create at least one more character for it. How did I never notice that? How did I never notice that? Oh, another thing I might try recording is Arc Raiders, but I'm not sure how well that would go. Well, it's gonna, gameplay wise, I'm probably gonna do shit anyways. That's not what I'm talking about though. The computer's not bad. I should be able to play the game fine anyways. I just don't know how it'll be recording with it going, so that's up in the air. It's not gonna be streamed regardless, just because it's still a online multiplayer game, so it's just not a good idea, I don't think. But recording would be better just in case there are issues or if I can't actually play it anyways. Oh, yeah, no, you're the gold guy.
What are you looking for?
I can't remember what my space looks like in the bank right now. I'm not going to worry about it for today. Probably should be worried about it.
Light bless you.
We don't have time to check, I suppose. In the boat, if I see the boat, if I just put it to the bank, I should be fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, what I figured. Well, gem-wise, I have Pure Moonstone, which is going to take up a whole nother spot. And I have a bunch of herbs, all of which Practically all of which, actually, no, all of which, no, well, none of which will be able to fit in there without taking up a new slot. Oh, that I could sell, actually. Forgot about that. Oh, save some space in my bag by doing that at least. Life fruit, I do have that actually. First root, didn't think so. Peace bloom, didn't think so. Heart of the Wild, I definitely don't have, but I think Evolving, I'm gonna keep that in there. Faintly, if I don't see either. I have a bunch of stuff I really do not need to be keeping, I will admit. You know, I really don't need half this stuff. Oh, crap. Watch me miss it. Oh, forgot about that. Set a reminder for myself about something. I just have a lot of characters in mind for this game. Maybe I won't do that and I'll just put space in between them while I play other games. Forgot auto dismount. Sorry about that. I heard a door slam and I thought that was up here, but it must have been someone downstairs. Yeah, you were definitely gonna be too hard to do. I'm pretty sure that was him. Brain operative, Eaglefuzz. What kind of quests do you have for me? I know low level quests are still shown, maybe that's what it is, but that's probably the case actually. For some reason I felt like it would still be a different color. Oh yeah.
Glad I could help. Time is money, friend. For real.
Well, this will be a Theramore / Dustwall episode. But yeah, so at some point I'm probably going to be playing Arc Creators. My brother got recommended the game like a month ago and I bought it not long after, but I haven't gotten around to playing it. Most of the time I don't buy stuff that are just recommended to me. Usually I want to see some gameplay first, and I did see a little bit of it. But shooter, but I still prefer getting a feel for myself when it comes to a new game most of the time. If it's the game type I wanna, because shooter games are the only like type of game I don't really have right now, I guess you could say. At least one I have found I could keep playing. The only other one that I've played, not recently, it was still over a month or a few months ago, was Hell Let Loose, and that one was fun, but I think, well, one, I'm a team player, but sometimes I don't do things that are best for the team, and it's, I don't know, I gotta think more when I play, is pretty much what I should be saying, I guess, but I prefer playing by myself, and most of the spots I would like to do, aka sniping or spotter or whatever it is on Hell Let Loose, is filled up very quickly. You can't have too many of them. And that game, playstyle is more for me anyways, not because, I'm shit at stealth. We already know that. Anyone that's watched Sniper Elite, my Sniper Elite series has probably realized that. But I still have fun doing it a lot, and I have more fun like sabotaging the enemy than anything else. I like being behind enemy lines. Oh, how it is to be docked and not sailing the vast and boring sea for months on end. All this time to myself and some dry land to stand upon. I just wish I had one thing. I have a contact out in Steam-Wheedle Port that has been my hookup for a while now. If you wouldn't mind picking up a special package for me, it would be much appreciated. At the port there's a goblin named Jabby. He can almost get you anything you need. That is, if you have the coin for his premium wares, he calls it. Head out there and pick up a package for Groy. He'll know what I'm looking for. The docks? Those docks? Steam-Wheedle. Oh no, that's Tanaris. I forgot that there's something called Steam. I always forget that before Getson became a waterfront property, they had Steam-Wheedle Port. I read Steam-Wheedle Port before, and I just thought it was like a area you couldn't go to, so he's just saying that they're from there, kind of thing. Maybe. I might do that one actually. Swamplight Manor. Is Swamplight Manor where the woman I talked to for a quest was? I think so. Maybe? I'll pick this one up regardless. You wouldn't mind running a delivery, would you? I got one that's a bit overdue, and that's mostly because my main delivery guy got reassigned back to Stormwind. Sorry, I'm just fixing something. If you don't mind a bit of dangerous trekking, I got a crate of goods that needs to be sent to Jarl out in... Oh, is it still pronounced Jarl? It might be Jarl since it's just a name, but I don't know. Jarl out at Swamplight Manor. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Just follow the road northwest out of Theramore. Just keep going for a while after Sentry Point Tower until you see a small dirt pathway that leads to the right. Once you see it, you'll see it. Jarl usually leaves a bunch of torches lit. Just don't startle him. The guy's a bit quirky. Maybe that's not who I'm thinking. But oh well. You know. Okay, I must have done my math wrong. The zone is basically 4 p.m. At 5 p.m. I think it stops being nighttime. Maybe 6. Oh. I'm sorry, because a while ago I was trying to think, because with my Night Elf character, I'm thinking about trying to play the character only at in-game night, which is different. Well, one, the server already runs different time than me, or at least I thought so. Apparently it's only 50 minutes, I don't know anymore. I don't know what the time difference would be. I know it says it right there anyways. I don't know what time it's based off of anymore because of seeing that. But knowing that the zone time is 4 o'clock now tells me that daytime playing as the middle of the day playing on my Night Elf would be a good idea anyways. But when I was originally thinking about it, I thought the nighttime for Kalimdor was from, what was it, 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to me till 10, I think. I don't know. I know it's such a negligible thing and something that's really I don't need to be talking about, but no one's gonna be watching. No one really watches this anyways. I can say anything I want, more or less. But anyway, I'm gonna keep that in mind then, because I seriously thought that the nighttime would have been earlier in the day. Because I'm pretty sure Theramore time is the same as Darkshore time, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is dependent on the zone itself, not the continent. 'Cause I thought it was Kalimdor is 12 hours behind Eastern Kingdom. So if it's nighttime here, it's daytime over there. Which I really like that Turtle Wild did that. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And I do like that quite a lot. But it still means that the... But what I was going to say is Kazagal, I checked it, I thought, and it showed a completely different time. Like a vastly different time. But, oh well.
King's honor.
I need to stop talking about it and not bore the few people that might end up watching this. The local Murlocs are becoming more and more of a threat as time continues. They are no longer confined to just the depths of the shore and are often seen traveling inland or harassing locals. They are led by a large foul beast named Marglum Bloodeye, a hulking abomination of a Murloc that patrols the coastline to the northeast shoreline. Find him and bring his head to me, and I will make sure you are rewarded.
Light bless.
It's actually a good quest for me to pick up. And very easy. Should probably head inside to check other people. Check the houses for quests.
Looking for something specific?
Oh, Northwind. Nope. Actually, what is Northwind? I didn't even think about Northwind. I could have gone there maybe. No, no, 34. That's too low. That was another zone I'm going to be checking on my human hunter when I eventually create him. Not much else to talk about. Nothing's really happened in real life. I don't do enough really for there to be huge updates even when I am gone for a long period of time. Just, I guess there's been a couple holidays since last time. Hung out with family though. Nothing really.
Hey there.
There's nothing interesting to talk about, I guess you could say. It was good holidays. That was fun. Blackhorn is, oh yeah, these are going to be Torn. I'm actually going to do this one too. Weeks ago, a patrol of our sentries were attacked by Torn of the Blackhorn tribe nearby. It was unwarranted and somewhat unexpected. Of those attacked, 2 were killed and others were severely injured. The threat of the Blackhorn have only made us be ever more wary on our actions in Dustwallow. The leader of the Blackhorn is named Targos Hatewind, a vile and cruel warrior who does not even seek affiliation with the Horde. It is him that must be stopped, and you can find him at Blackhorn Village to the northwest, at the northern edge of Dustwallow Marsh. Go there, kill his kin, and collect his head.
For the Alliance.
Let me see about this one. These are deserters. We'll do this one too, why not? I need to do all the quests I can. Theramore was founded by many from the nation of Kultyrus. Our leader Jaina even hails from there. Our stance of cautious neutrality with the Horde has caused problems for many of the veterans. These soldiers once saw brothers and sisters die in combat or had families pass in war. More and more of our kin stray from Theramore with each day, either deserting outright or being exiled for overly aggressive and divisive actions in attempts to lead us to conflict. While I hold respect for those that served, I do not tolerate disloyalty. The deserters have begun to go too far, wearing our tabards. Maybe I should start saying tabards, it's easier to say. I don't know. Uniforms and lurking within the swamp. They must be dealt with before they bring all-out war to us. The hideout is located directly to the west of Theramore, within the Quagmire. Head there and remove their presence.
See you later.
Okay, this is just collect a report. I'm going to pick it up anyways, because when I come back to turn another question, it'll be useful. Hey there, you look tough enough to handle yourself, and Theramore is in need of some assistance. My last runner was ambushed on the roadway and suffered a rather grievous wound. If we want to keep our defense of the roadway through Dustwallow, then we need to remain steadfast. As such, I haven't received the weekly reports from both Sentry Point and North Point. I want you to report to Captain Wallace Cross at Sentry Point Tower and Captain Harker at North Point Tower, and bring the reports back to me.
Be careful.
Alright. Probably gotta go inside the Theramore Tower anyways.
You need something?
Jim. Ooh. Maybe I should do that one, I suppose, but oh, we'll see in a second.
I am listening.
Silver Moon Remnants. High perch? Yeah, 1,000 needles. That's what I figured. I'm not going at 1,000 needles. Well, to be honest, I'm surprised that there was even a quest to get down there, because I'm pretty sure the only way down there is the Great Lift usually. And I think I can kill the guards to get
What
down there.
brings
Maybe
you
that's what I'm
here?
supposed to be doing, but I don't know. Ooh, in Astronaut. Interesting. Astronaut is not a bad choice to go to, I suppose. This ambiance slash music is different from, well, not this one, but the one up here is different than I expected. Was it always that one? Or is this thing from Turtle Wow? I like it though. It's a bit like depressing, I guess you could say, but it's very peaceful though, and I love it. Alright, I still got 8 spots for quests I can do anyways. Apparently okay, so yeah. Oh well, if they're yellow, that's even better, I suppose.
Hello.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people going up this. Well, there's a quest from Archmage Turvosh. Nothing from Jaina though.
I'm trying to think.
I
Light
figured.
be with you.
Shadow Shard Fragments? Oh, Maraudon. Actually. I mean, that's not the best. 7 stamina is still pretty good though. But 4 spirit gets Am I gonna do a Maraudon run on this character? I don't think so. Alright, well, maybe I can remind myself about this quest being here later on if I decide I'm gonna play it or go through it. Oh yeah, that's 5. Well, could run through the barracks, but I'm not sure there will be anything there, so I'm just gonna head down this way. I'm not sure about delivery overdue, because I'm starting to think that the Swamplight Manor is somewhere else. Let's pick up the reports for now. Sentry point is first.
Hey there.
Greetings.
I once came from the city of Stormwind and traveled to Coltyrus. Oh, hang on. I'm not going to Walmart.
careful.
I'm not. I was about to say Walmart. I'm not going to frickin' Stormwind. I've been sent by Colonel Breen to collect your
For the
reports.
Alliance.
Make sure that the Colonel gets it. Yes, I am a very trustworthy courier. I am a warlock. Oop, oop, oop. That's Witch Hill. Looks like the other tower's over there. Unfortunately, I'm not being told about where that's at. So probably should go after Margolin Blood Eye, but I was hoping I was gonna find another quest first to go after the Marlocks. Maybe I should have looked more thoroughly, but yeah. Also, one thing I will definitely say is my chair broke. So right now I'm borrowing a much less comfortable chair. So if I end up having to get up and either maybe I'll cut the stream early at that point if I can't sit down here anymore on this anymore. But forgive me if I have to get up and just move around for a second. It's fine for like half an hour. But after that, it starts not. It's just not comfortable sitting on any more than that. And I've already been on this for probably 6 hours. Oh, Swamp Eye Jarl. Oh, okay, this is where the manor is. Got it. They did say it was over here. Well, it was closer to the road than I was thinking it was.
Good day to you.
Delivery overdue. Can I help you? What's this? For me? Waiting a few weeks for this. Didn't think it was even coming anymore. Wouldn't go to Theramore much, but that yokel Lorman almost made me march down there. I've been waiting so long.
See you around.
Kill some spiders, I guess.
Have a good one.
Or 2 spices. Ah, buy. Okay, I would just get frog leg stew by doing that.
Safe
quest.
travels.
Could kill some spiders, I suppose. Wouldn't be so bad. I don't really think I need to do though. I'll pick this up for now, but it's not a quest I'm gonna aim for. Say, since you stopped by, how much we... I don't know what I'm reading, apparently. Since you stopped by, how about we have ourselves a nice meal? It's been a bit since I've been able to enjoy myself my special recipe. I damn near hunted all the Darkfang in the area, so you'll have to venture forth out into the swamp to go and get me some of their juicy legs. If I should do. The Darkfang spiders are practically everywhere in the swamp, but especially so around the quagmire down in the southwest. Oh, and make sure they're extra juicy. I won't take no dang nabbit unjuicy spider legs now, you hear? Maybe I should have done the whole thing in an accent. Jesus.
See you around.
Anybody else with you? Didn't think so. Big raptor. Wait, that's a Murloc? That thing's... Man, these ones are pretty big. Still, they're all gray. Man, this is definitely a quest I don't need to be doing, so I'm just gonna look straight for the one I need to, the main one I need to kill. Where did he say it? Where did they say it was? That patrols the coastline. Yep, that's what I figured. I remember them saying something about the coastline. When I just saw the Murlocs, it just made me want to check. Oh, okay, some... Oh, right here. Nice. You're so weak. I don't think I really need much of anything. It's a nice. It's also nice sometimes. I'm not going to be fighting anything too soon. I feel like it's just better just to go all out without worrying about all the buffs. Anyways. Yep, it goes. Chances are the mana's going to regen before I even fight anything else. Oh, well, it's already after the... It's like 6 now. Yeah, 7th. Yesterday was the 6th. No. Alright, so the next one I'm gonna do will be... Well, probably Dalen's Brigade, honestly. Deserters. So it says it was out in the Quagmire. Yeah. So honestly, I'll probably be able to do the hunt the spiders while I go look for them. The Quagmire is just down the south, so... I'm gonna take a second to get down there, I suppose. I think I've been playing anyways. Oh, hour and 15. Okay. I'm gonna play at least a couple hours anyways, so. But I think ideally I would get to level 45, but I feel like that would take longer than just another hour or two. We'll see, we'll see. Let's make my way to the tower before I head down to the Quagmire. here. Yeah, I think I see it now. Dungeons are available to me. Maradon Orange. Okay. Gilnea City, Zolfarak, Oldamon. Yeah, okay.
I am listening.
Quest.
Need help?
Securing North Point. Let's see. Blood fence creatures. Oh, raptors. Raptors? I mean, I probably should pick it up, I suppose. But it did say up north. I'm pretty sure.
Go with
Maybe
honor,
maybe I just like the spider one. I'll pick it up because I think I have to go up here to kill the Tauren, anyways.
Well met.
With each passing week, the roadways get more and more dangerous. Nature here is ever encroaching, always looking to gain more and more ground. If we want to keep our forward century supply, then the road to North Point must remain secured. Our biggest threat is currently the bloodfen raptors that have been breeding to the north of us. If you could find a way to rid North Point of this threat, I would see to it that you were paid accordingly. I am sure Theramore could find a way to reimburse your troubles. Head to the north and slay the bloodfen screechers you find there.
Light bless you.
Unfortunately, I'm heading to the southwest first, probably. I mean, I guess that one's also green. It's not too
What
bad.
can I do for you?
No, well, private? Why is your... Why can I talk to you? I can't. Got it. Okay. Good talking to you, I guess. Oh yeah, I said southwest. Might as well just start heading that way now. Actually, there's a camp here. Nobody to... Well, he has a name, so he's probably going to be important later. Or could be, anyways. It's a scythe claw. It specifically said screecher, so I'm going to assume that any other raptors will not be counting. Oh, there you are. Oh. Not even something I can fight. Alright. A lot of camps, though, I will say. Whoops. Yeah, my horse my horse is already on fire anyways. I don't think it should have hurt that much. Maybe this is definitely something to play later on anyways, but I'll keep that in mind in the future when I decide what I'm going to play, when I'm going to play it. Well, originally, like I said earlier, I was going to be playing Darkfang. Does it specify what Darkfangs I need? Just says Darkfang spiders. I think this one will do. Before I do anything else, do I even need the Fellstone though? Not really, but I'm still going to do it. I already got my health stone still, right? I do. Good. Put you both up here for now. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? Go ahead and start attacking. Well, though, one thing I will say is I don't see any others. Come on, follow me for now. Oh, never mind. At least killing the spiders, I'll get some silk. That's something I should keep in mind. Drywaddle vice claw. Vice shot. I don't know why I said claw. Camp. I think this is probably where the deserters are, I would imagine. Yep, deserters hideout. This is actually going to be quite fun to fight, at least. This might be an even better choice, though, come to think about it. Cool. Oh, that's not good. Let's try a little bit more from these guys. Oh! Oh, you should be doing much better than this, but I'm not gonna be concerned about it. Yeah, 3 of them I could definitely fight in a second. I'd rather fight. Huh. Oh, no. No. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. Not yet. Also, I forgot about my death coil. Something I could probably rely on a little bit more. If I have to go up against an elite. I'm not afraid to have go running. Oh! Oh, no big deal. Yeah, let's have you next. Oh, wow, that's a huge waste of that. But oh well. Oh, forgot you actually restart if I kill you. Yeah. Okay, so it's not that bad. It was still a waste of mana though. It's not as much as I was thinking it was gonna be. Let's just do these ones for now. What was the buff from you again? Become well fed, blah blah blah, just stamina and spirit. Oh. Like not good enough, I guess, with the amount of mana I have now. No, that's the. Oh wait, that's. Oh yeah, no. Next level, I'll be able to get and start buying a new different drink. Check something again. Oh, hang on. It's no. Which one was it? Reach. Which one was it? Was it this one? Oh, yeah. It's just that Curse of Ragni could be used with the others, but I'm pretty sure Curse of Weakness can't be used with Curse of Shadows, so, which is why I have it on that one. The only thing that might be useful is the Curse of Tongues. So, it's only 3 more of each. Out here. Actually, there could be some on the other side of this town, I suppose. Yes, there is. There are others, though. Over here. Oh, I'm already getting attacked with this one. That's fantastic. would be able to hold aggro a little bit longer than that. Oh, okay, let's drain the soul actually. I need more soul shards anyways. And not getting it. Yeah, I'm wasting a lot right now. No. Oh well. Still find that funny every time. Say funny. Weird. Unexpected. Even though I should be expecting it. Deserter exile. One more of each and that will be all the deserters I need to kill. I'm not sure if that elite's going to be tied to a quest or if it's something I could try to kill and get a quest from killing them. I would imagine it's going to be a quest though. Usually it is. Whoa. That was a priest move. I was wondering what that was the thing. I thought that was actual lightning. Holy, I forget what spell it is. It's maybe I shouldn't be using as much. Well, corruption's actually still pretty heavy, but maybe I shouldn't be using it as much. That was all the ones I need to kill for this one anyways. I do still need to find more of the spiders though. Not as many as I was thinking they were going to be. I hope they're not all spread out. I've only seen 2 so far. Ah, here's one. Oh, this one's a giant spider. Well, the other ones are pretty big, but apparently this one's big enough to be called giant. There's a bunch over here. Nice. Hopefully I remember to check that in the settings of the launcher afterwards, so I don't have to loot each individual one. These ones might actually give me the highest chance of dropping these things. Yeah, that's 3 in a row. Nice. Apparently got Shadow Silk too. Not bad. Well, you're not your quest item, so I'll hold on to you too. When I got that silk earlier, did it get put over here? Because I'm pretty sure I got a different, probably one of these, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna do, ooh, there's a couple here. Perfect. Come on, I know there's one over here. Just start making your way over to me, please. That way the spider will be closer. Ah, right here. There's something bad up here. Oh well. Oh yeah, I only needed one more. I definitely did not need to find another one. Oh well. Oh, I'm done. Ooh, Shadow Silk. Actually worth it. Yeah, I think at the very least I'm gonna try to gain to level 45 before the end of this stream. That way I can at least in the next one I can get to start leveling up in Last and Lands. What was I don't think I'm doing Burning Steps, but what was that one? That was 50, okay. And then Plague Lands 51 and 53. Okay. Alright, so the next one I'm going to be doing will be securing North Point and then Blackhorn Conflict. Well, let's just go this way. The other reason I'm not sure I'm going to be if or when I'm going to be streaming after this one is just because by the time I'm done with this one, I think I'm going to be eating dinner, so it's going to be a question if I want to play afterwards or not. I probably will. Since this is the first time I've really played anything, honestly, for longer than like 20 minutes in the last couple months, I'm definitely well, I don't want to. I can say enjoying, but I just I feel a lot more relaxed. Not playing games. I feel like I'm a little bit. I don't want to say stressed. I don't really get stressed that much. Honestly, I really should be stressing more about things than I really already do. But the I don't know. It just feels nice. Although, again, would rather another chair. The thing is, there's another chair I can borrow, and I kind of want to go grab it, but it was told I shouldn't use it for some reason, so. It was somebody else's that doesn't even live up here normally. I guess if it broke, it would be like on me to buy them a new one, and I get it. They'd rather me use like a cheap chair, so it's not, you don't have to worry about it. I don't know. Either way, I could buy a new chair. They're not that expensive to buy anyways. It's my own fault that it broke like a couple weeks ago and I haven't replaced it yet. That's on me at that point. The only reason why I've really been hesitant is I can't remember if I could actually, if it was, because I only had the chair for about 3 years. It wasn't long before so I moved a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago now, I can't remember, to a different house. And I bought it not long before I moved to that one. So it wasn't that long ago. But I sit on it all the time and I use it a lot. Ooh, demon. I'm guessing it's a player's minion? Let's see, yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm going northwest more than I should be. I need to be going north. Yeah. I like swamps in games. Well, to a point, obviously. I like everywhere in general. I just don't like badlands and deserts. They're my least favorite ones to play through usually. I say deserts, but usually when I say deserts, I do mean hot deserts, not cold deserts. Even if it's like a lot of nothing, I still like going through snowy areas. Alright, so this is Brackenwall. Brackenwall is actually the Horde settlement, I think. No, it's Blackhorn. Okay. Yep. Alright. Still, maybe I should look for those raptors first. You said north of there. My guess is it'll be. What is it called? Is it area named? It just said north. Yeah, just breeding to the north. Oh, hello. Okay, you're actually one I can fight without much of an issue. But you are what I'm gonna go after right now. Man, they really have been breeding. Jesus, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna kill these two now and then go after the other ones because the other ones are all closely grouped.
As you wish.
Come on. Let's get this one done. Kill one or two more without too much of an issue, I think, before I should heal up. cat's doing. I was really hoping she was gonna sleep next to me while I was streaming, but once I brought the food in, she was like, "Ooh, what is this?" And then when I tried to keep her away from it, she just didn't want to be. Well, she didn't want to be next to me anymore. She was upset, I guess. At some point, I'm planning on. Oops, wrong button. Well, at one point, I'm gonna be cooking for both me and her. Not like every meal, but like, especially when I make fish, I would love to like cook like a smaller one or cut a smaller piece and cook it separately, so I'm not like seasoning it or anything. I need to get more stamina, seriously. Alright. Yeah, I'm just use this one. Slowly kill it. Oh, wait. Stinky Ignats? Didn't even see him. I just didn't even look over here, I guess. But this is definitely a... Well, almost certainly going to be a escort mission. I don't know if it's going to be a hard one or not. Mission, quest, I mean. I'm going to do it, regardless. Okay. Alright, I definitely am looking forward to buying a better mana one. Wait, why did I even do that? Jesus, that was a waste. The whole reason, part of the reason why I don't worry about my mana all the time is because I can life tap.
Hey there.
That was a misclick. I just meant to hover. Great. Finally, something that doesn't want to eat me. I need help handling the critters around here, and you fit the mold, lady. The cook Morgan Stern is researching a new recipe, and he sent me out here to gather bog bean leaves. I guess he thinks they're tasty. Anyway, while looking for a bog bean plant, I got myself surrounded. Can you help me out of here and watch my back as I look for the You're gonna look around for the... Okay. This is gonna be even more fun than I thought it was. Sarcasm. Oh,
How are you?
And I get to walk. Fabulous. If I had seen him, I definitely would have picked up his quest and then worried about the raptors, because the amount I probably would have ended up killing in that time might have been nice.
You need something?
I really wish I could follow him. Just, well, set it to automatically follow. Oh, I was about to make a comment on my new necklace and boots. I made sure they were matching. Okay.
Hello.
I'm gonna take a nice and easy more or less with this one. Maybe I should take out my succubus. I just think the Voidwalker is cooler, personally. Honestly, my favorite minion was when they added Fel Guards in later on. Otherwise, probably the Imp, actually, just because of the commentary, just the... It's a little funny kind of thing. Right, a little funny. He's not that funny. Captain Hartley? Oh yeah, it's for the Raptor quest. Oh, there was Darkfang sweaters over here too. Good to know. Nope. Well, I probably assume that we're gonna be fighting this guy. Seriously? Maybe I should have let him fight aggro him, I should say. Luckily, as much of a waste of mana as it is, since I don't have to worry about the cooldown as much on there, it's to use it to quickly kill something. Most of the dots are on them anyways. Be better with Immolate though. Actually, it just says affliction spells. Let me guess, nothing here. Oh, and I didn't use this yet. Oh well. Since I'm only fighting one at a time practically, it's not too much. Ooh, Renegade Legends of the Bear. Oh, that was an accident. Oh, this thing. Okay, now let's get out of here. Very, very slowly. I think I started talking about swamps earlier. Not much to it that I to talk about, honestly. Oh, come on. I just think because it's still a woodsy area, but it's also darker, grimmer, foggier. So I think it's very fitting for my characters that tend to be darker in the first place. Though I still generally prefer like Elwynn Forest style vault forests. But it really depends by the character. I guess you could say for most of the majority of the characters, a swamp is a better fit. Maybe a jungle kind of area, but I think I like swamp more. Not that I would ever want to really live in a swampy area. Generally, they tend to be a little too warm just by themselves, and that's just ignoring the humidity there for a second. Ugh. Okay. Who might, if you disappeared, who am I going to be talking to turn that quest in? Well, maybe you back when I get there, but for now, I'm going to go turn this quest in over here just to get some experience points for it. I just think the Fellstone's really fun to use. I just like, because I know it's something that wasn't classic that they done away with, but it was done differently. I think you had to put it in like a trinket slot or an offhand thing. I think it was offhand, come to think about it. Now that those raptors have been cold, we may be able to make more supply trips out in the swamp without worrying so much. I took it upon myself to gather a payment for you on behalf of Theramore. It may not be much, but all help should be rewarded.
Be careful.
I would agree. I would agree. I do not have space. Oh well. I have one quest left to do in the swamp right now. Might as well do that one. I think once I turn the quest in after I'm done fighting these ones, I should be fine. Level-wise anyways. So I think coming to Dustwall was the right choice. I think in the end, even if I chose to do the elite quest, I probably would have ended up failing anyways. Over in Stranglethorn, I probably would have had to come back here or somewhere else to finish leveling up. Okay. I was hoping to get Crackgore back closer to me before he died, but oh well. Oh well. I think that was in the... yeah, that's in the hut. yeah, I definitely can't do that. Oh well. That must have been Chain Lightning. Never really seen it on the mob. Two more warriors. But ideally, I'm gonna need to find the named character pretty quickly. Warriors are gonna be easy to find. Mystics are a little less so. Actually, hang on. Is that a? No, that's just. I'll probably be able to handle that, honestly. Yeah, go for it. Oh, you. Yeah, thank you. Maybe I should heal up just a tad bit. It means I might end up losing out on the named characters. Oh, I forgot we can actually... I already forgot Turbo allows people to...
As you wish.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, let me do this. Tank. Yeah, tank him.
How generous.
Alright. That was fine. I already forgot about the fact that you can group up across factions, even for questing in an area like this. What was it though? Yeah, that's pretty much all I was gonna say there. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting about, but should be fine. Lots of quests to turn in, and 2.5, well, a little less than 2.5 bars to level up. So luckily, I should be able to finish up in here in a second. How long have I been playing? About 2 hours, so it's not too bad. Streaming wise, I'd rather go for 3 hours, but I am thinking I want to try playing another game either in a little bit or maybe wait an hour or so. I know I said that before, and anytime I said that, I never got around to it, and that's still possible for today. But I just don't want to be sitting in this chair. I want to get my butt a rest from this thing. I think the other reason why I hadn't been playing as much is because sleeping schedule wise, I've been very back and forth for a while. Staying up later, but not really having the energy to play games, just watching TV and stuff. But not waking up early enough to give myself much time before work either, so it's kind of then my days off, I was generally getting stuff done. Or spending time with family, especially when the holidays were around, so. Just the time of year to be busier in the general, not be recording, I suppose, but I did miss playing and doing all this.
How are you?
Juicy dark fang legs. You wrangle up them spider legs? Remember to get the extra juicy ones. I look at this here. You're outdone yourselves, truly. I haven't seen some dang nad spider legs of this juicy in a few years now. They've been getting extra fat down there. Now we can have a real good meal.
See you around. Good day to you.
Yeah, just the spices one. I could pick them up, but if I also think about it, I could buy 3 soothing spices and come back here afterwards, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be leveling up with this and heading out of this area anyways. I want to go to Blasted Lands, which will be a bit harder, I suppose, but who cares? Yeah, I think this is a good warm-up stream anyways, just because I hadn't played in a while, especially this game or this especially with this character as well. So it was nice. Also want to figure out what my cat's up to. She's probably just snapping in the other room anyways. Even though I checked how long it was, it's 4 o'clock. Honestly, dinner's probably not going to be far off anyways. At best, maybe I can make my way to Blasted Lands on camera, but I feel like that's a lot of needless stuff if I don't end up playing anything. Or doing it, like, yeah, to make sure I'm going the right way. It'd just be a lot of wasted time. I'd be talking about stuff, but I don't think I have much else to say. Just that it's been a while and I've been missing it, and I already said that a few times, so. Do that off camera, maybe even do that today, kind of thing, or between streams. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll see. Alright. Well, yeah, so to reiterate what I was saying earlier, Savrik is pretty much the only character that I'm very, very unlikely to get back to anytime soon. If I get back to him, is Savrik. So the other Warlock. All the other characters there's a chance of playing them, but some of them having a higher chance. Vargak with my Orc Rogue, who's my Orc Rogue. Dueling Thalion, but not on this list. Vargak and Kazagal, as well as Arisandra, are going to be my 3 most played ones.
Can I help?
There's probably another one I can't think of right now, but that's all I can think of. Have you gotten those reports yet? Well, thanks for gathering these reports. It's good to hear news from the frontier, even if some of it is bad. Take this coin as thanks for the work.
See you around.
You have done well. Their actions could have caused chaos for us should their plots and ploys come to fruition. Take these coins as thanks for us here in Theramore.
See you later.
Greetings.
Each day the Blackhorn are left to their own devices is another day more of our patrols may be... What? Each day the Blackhorn are left to their devices is another day more of our patrols may be ambushed. You have done well. Their actions could have sown chaos in the region. Here, take these coins as thanks from us here in Theramore.
Have a good one. For the
It's
alliance.
the same line over and over again. I gotta figure out where Stinky's escapes turn in at. Marglum, I think, is on the other side of the tower. Actually, come to think of it, Morgenstern. My guess is if it's the cook, they're gonna be over here inside. Oh, I'm also probably gonna get back to Hanakar. I think that's the name I gave him.
What can I do for
Ah,
you?
yeah, right here. Mr. Ignatz was just here with the bogbean leaves, and he told me you helped him out of some real trouble. Thank you, Arisandra. I will ask my uncle to treat you to a feast the next time you visit the Blue Recluse in Stormwind.
Have a good one.
Let me just... here. I mean, it's not that useful, but it'll be... Oh, actually, it's not bad for me, I
What
suppose.
brings you here?
Oh, yeah. Definitely about gonna level up myself. One more quest to turn in.
Hey there.
Oh, I love how I looked around and I just did not see him whatsoever. Oh well. We're gonna shut in the stream in a second anyways. If I play any more of here in Theramore, it would be next or some other stream. But it's unlikely.
Need help?
Have you slain the foul monster? This may not be the end of the Murloc threat, but this will no doubt slow them down. Thanks again. It's promised.
Go with honor.
Huzzah! Okay. Alright, well, not much to do. Everything else will be off camera, more or less. I'm gonna do this though. Particularly, not sure where I'm gonna be putting. Actually, did I put anything? Yes, I started putting some into Shadow Vulnerability, and honestly, I'm probably gonna be doing Shadow Vulnerability again because the fact that it can increase shadow damage, it's good, but the fact that I don't use Shadow Bolt a whole lot, only when it procs in the first place, means it's unlikely to get too much use out of that. But as well as the Drain's still a little bit more, it's a little bit more useful, but considering that I usually don't use it, it's not the most useful thing to use. But I'm sure there's, if there's nothing else I'm going to be choosing, it'll probably be that one anyways. Yeah, no. Sinister Pursuit, I mean, it could be okay, but like, it's only really important, I think, if the mob has a chance of running away, aka humanoids. But even then, it's not really that worrisome. If they start running away, they're being dotted. They're gonna die on their own, probably. Life tap, improve drains. So, I could put some into resilient shadows, I suppose, or put more points into suppression. Don't think I will. I think literally the only reason I was putting it into the other perks is because everything that I'd want on here is already done, pretty much. Demonology, that one could be good, I will say, but it's only it's a little useful, but not too useful. Although Demonic Embrace could be good. Giving a buff to my stamina is definitely useful, even if my spear takes a hit. It's still very useful. Maybe I think I'll think about it a little bit more. Chances are I'll put it into Shadow Vulnerability, because the more likely that procs, the more better my damage would be. But it's either going to be Shadow Vulnerability, or I'll look into Demonic Embrace more. Not sure of anything else on this one I would do. I mean, Demonic Aegis, I guess, would be a pretty good one, but sorry, I don't really need to do that on the stream. I could think about that in my own time and not make people just sit here. Well, no one would be forced to sit there. They can just leave and get off the stream / recording whenever they want to watch it. But I'll just save it for next time, or for when I'm hopping back on later to move over to Blasted Lands. But yep, so I will be going to Blasted Lands, like I've already said and just said. So next recording, I should already be there. The only way that wouldn't happen is if there's a quest I can pick up elsewhere, and I want to start with that quest. But chances are I'll pick it up and read it in Netherguard. So, well, I know this wasn't as long as some of my streams usually are, but I needed a warm-up for the game anyways. I got some easy stuff done. A lot of back and forth too, I suppose, so not too much, but I think that's okay anyways. Next stream, I would imagine if I get around to Arisandra, well, when I get around to Arisandra, will be longer. Any other characters will likely be recorded. Although, usually the starter characters do get streamed. We'll see. Well, tomorrow I work anyways. I'm not likely going to play my Night Elf character then, especially knowing that night's going to be while I'm at work practically, but details. It doesn't matter. No, not very many people watch me, and that's perfectly fine. It's more for myself, so. Yeah. Alright, well, if I do end up streaming later, I hope you guys will stop by, but no. I'm already not very good at talking, and not having played and recorded anything in a while is really throwing me off. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.